For me, Louie is an investment in our future. There is no live audience here because it's just them. What I am is a tuning fork. My role is to help people articulate what's happening around them and guiding them through a route where they land up coming up with their own solutions, their own issues of prevention, and concrete alternatives.
Anything that you want to do, you can do it.
What's respect?
He's bettered our lives. He's like a gift.
If you got a good talent, don't let nobody, discourage you.
It's real.
Having a baby is not easy at all.
There was never anybody in my house talking about women like that.
The minute I started using drugs, though, everything just went downhill.
You gotta do something, and I sing best. That's the best thing I do in my life. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have you ever called a female a bitch or a hoe?
Like, if I was to talk to my friends, I'm like, yo, instead of saying that girl looks good, I would say that bitch looks good.
And you can see that it's real.
Real. A bitch is a female dog, and I'm a female human being.
It was real.
Very real.
Why you think I'm a bitch? Because I know what I want and I'm going to go out and get it? That's why I'm a bitch? Then call me a bitch.
Real.
Real.
Real. Real.
Real.
It starts with one thing with the bitches and hoes, and you know what the next step is? I have a right to slap you across your face.
It wasn't like a smack. It was really severe.
Has a male in this room ever hit a girl?
You told me you find your girl with the next one, you ain't gonna tap her jaw.
Walk away! Walk away!
The only simple solution there is if teenagers don't have sex at all, but since we all know that's not gonna happen, they need to use birth control and condoms.
It was hard. I was in labor for like 16 hours. I feel like I don't have a life because it's like my life is over with. I want to like travel now to Walt Disney World, but I can't go now.
Public assistance, they only give $109. That could buy food, but it's not enough, to feed 2 kids.
I had a career going, and then everything just stopped.
I wasn't thinking about none of that when I was pregnant. I thought everything was gonna be a piece of cake.
It's not like these shows that they have now that it's like people are like, oh, they're probably acting or that they're probably told to say that.
When you're chilling with your crew and everything, sometimes the environment you hear it so many times, bitches, that you sometimes say without even thinking about it.
Just because you used to saying it, that don't mean you have to say it, and that does not make it right at all.
You say what you feel.
You can't tell me where I can look and where I can look. I can look all I want. I don't care who you are. I don't care how monogamous you think you may be. God gave you eyes, and you are going to look.
Let us speak out.
5 years ago, when I was 10 years old, I witnessed a very bad crime where my brother was shot.
I would see myself like superstar. That's what I wish. For real.
He said he gets it from his environment, right? Say you live in an environment that does drugs. You gonna do drugs too?
But when you're incarcerated, all your rights are denied. You're like, all your freedom is actually just stripped away from you.
Nobody respects you in jail. You understand. You know where we're coming from.
But you're basically saying that this is a loose woman, and you're branding her.
Girls, they looking at this thing one-sided too.
They think it's fashionable to call a girl a bitch.
Yo, sometimes you try to treat a girl nice and all they want to do is get to bed with you.
I don't have a problem telling kids what I feel, but I want to hear it from them first.
Ladies, those who don't like it, speak upon it.
We need to speak up about it.
If any woman, I'm not trying to say the black, the Hispanic, if any woman puts up with it, that's her fault.
It's made by teenagers.
I didn't accept it at first. I didn't believe it. And we had a couple of tests done.
When we found out Gabriel was deaf, I discovered it first.
So it was very difficult because I didn't know the science. But Gabriel is easy to teach.
It's something by us, made for us.
That's just being machismo. It's just wanting to have control over the woman.
This is not machismo, this is stupidness.
I'm their tuning fork, but I'm secondary.
Don't you have girlfriends? If a guy came up to them and walked by and said, "You a beautiful bitch," that she's gonna say thank you.
Yes.
Isn't it true?
By young adults, about young adults, for young adults.
You can see that it's real.
Real teens dealing with real topics.
Emotional.
Real.
You let us speak out. Entertainment.
Making a difference.
This is the truth.
This is what it's about.